Can't even put the baby with it, Lord, because I really don't know how to feel, Lord. Lord, for the first time, I'm gonna give you the best analogy. I was talking to Sky earlier. It's like going to a happy ending massage parlor and you just have an ending, Lord. No happy. It just ends.
Well,
You're standing there like, hey, where's the happy part? Nah,
hey,
ending.
hey.
Time to go. Time to go.
I don't know, man. You know,
Hey, look,
I know we try to keep it PG-13, but man,
this is all
that's the
allegedly, Lord.
hardest analogy, man. You know, it's like, in other words, I hope the kids can close their ears. It's like she
Yeah.
keep going after you done stopped. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you know, hey.
I need, I need two and two. No, no, no. I keep riding. No, no. I need.
No, stop. Let's go. That's how Ty feels, man. It's like, I don't know, you know. We done already met our goal, you know. Why you keep going, you know? And that just for what it is not happy. It's a situation where you can look back at it. Yeah, the moments were great. The timing was good. But this is not a happy ending for us, basically, you know. Yeah.
And Lord, there's a few things I picked out. First of all, somebody asked the dumbest question to Jerry. Like, Jerry, how did you like the tie? Jerry loves the tie, damn it. You just spent an hour worth of more liquor at his spot. He don't care about no damn tie or win. He cares about currency, Law.
Yeah.
And that's relevant by the look on his stupid ass face when they asked him the question. How could you be happy? But that shows you, Law, happy people that are happy with this tie, Law, are the people that drive in the middle lane their whole goddamn life, Law, and never want to go in the fast lane. They don't want to go in the slow. They just stay in the middle lane, Law. They
Yeah.
content. They drive with their mask on. COVID been going for 7 years. They still drive with their goddamn COVID mask on in the car by themselves, Law. And it's, Law, it irritates the hell out of me, Law.
Yeah, yeah, now, you're right. Boy, during COVID or C-19, I'll be driving around and I look over and somebody in the car all by themselves with the mask on. What, you gonna catch it from yourself? Take that mask off of there. They in the car with the mask on. They in the by themselves.
And this is the type of delusional fans we deal with. I heard somebody come on here and blame my quarterback last night. Lord, I wanted to call in. After that, Lord, I'm going to bed, man. Because I can't, like, I really was going to tap in. I was like, yo, did somebody blame my quarterback last night, Lord?
Put it like this. Whenever you talk to somebody, just say that this particular team with this particular quarterback put up 40 points against the number 3 defense in the National Football League. And on the flip side, we got the 32nd ranked defense. And we went, I ain't going to say that word, but we went, no, I ain't going to say that, but we went to the end, to the edge of it against that team, you know, and they had everything in favor for them.
Well, I no longer want you to address our defense as defense. They're now Diddy fence. They're Diddy oiled down. Lord, if you want to slide up in something early, go into our defense, Lord. They're worse than Diddy's house. Lord, you can slide up in them with no baby oil.
Wow.
Lord, no Vaseline. You just run up in them, Lord.
Man, where we going
Lord,
with this show?
That's my bad, Lord. I'm sorry.
Nah, but in closing.
let me land this plane, Lord.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even going to talk about the linebacker play, because I went and watched a couple of plays that, if I want you to go back, because, you know, I have Sharon to watch the game 3 times like I normally do. I'll watch it today and then tomorrow.
Well,
but at the 4th quarter, I saw number 1 make some plays that I know I've been on his neck. I saw number 1 make some plays yesterday, Lord. Outside of JP, I expected JP to stand up. But 1 made a crucial, I don't know if it was a 3rd down or 4th down, and then that toe tap at the end. Lord, We know we've been riding his neck, Law. I gotta show him credit. Number one came to play in Law. I don't know what we're gonna do, Law, about our linebacker play, Law, but something has to be done. Law, you cannot. Do they watch does Ava Fook watch this goddamn same film that we watch, Law?
Man, Sanborn got some pictures of him, man. That's what it is. He got some pictures of him. That's what he got something on the Joneses. Influence.
His wife, he got to have his wife in the basement. Something, Lord. Lord. Yo, this is, man. All right, Lord, I'm going to get off, Lord, because I don't know, like, should I be mad, happy? How should I feel today, Lord?
You just tell her, stop. Stop. Hi. That's all you got to do. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in.
It's still how about them Cowboys. I ain't a killer, but don't push me, Jerry.
Yeah, indeed. That's all we can do. Thoughts on Jadon Blue being a healthy scratch is for what John Machado, he reported to us that he's not picking up the game, basically, and it could be that part of it. And these are all speculations because even he lamented the fact that reporters during this time, they don't have access to practice. They can ask questions, but they're talking about consistency, So The last known conversation was he wasn't picking up the playbook. So we can only assume that he's still not picking up the playbook and he's not consistent in practice. So that could be the situation there. And shame on Blue. There was a report that was before he was drafted that lamented the same thing, that he's not good between the X's and O's or whatever it may be, unfortunately.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, we need help because it looked like Miles Sanders will be out this upcoming game. I hope so we can get rid of that science project and find us somebody else to back up Javonte, because the boy's balling, man.
Oh, he is.
But he can't carry that load by himself. I don't care how good you are. You know what I mean? He needs a break, and when he has those breaks, like you said, man, if we have a flash player, somebody with a 4.2, 4.3 speed to run behind Javonte's 4.4,
right,
man, we gone. I mean that's the 1-2 punch of any team. That's what we want. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't know, man. I'm just praying that they making adjustments, man. Crazy game yesterday. I love watching it with you, brother. God bless you, man.
Likewise, man. Good call from my guy, man. Here's my thoughts on it, even with Jadon Blue. I can give you a book all day on how to ride a horse, how to go swimming, but until you get out there and feel that real water on the deep end, knowing that book will not help you. You can be driving, on chapter 3, I'm trying to learn what's on chapter 3, I forgot. That real water going to teach you everything. And the easiest transition from anything from NFL, well, from college to pros, everybody say running back. That's the easiest transition, right? So I don't know, man, what's going on with Blue. We'll find out when it's time for us to cross that bridge. But at this point, just throw him out there. Just tell him, hey, run right. When he said, yeah, here we go, just run right, man. I don't think they can be that hard. Come on with it.
Sure, I had you on as I was watching the game all night. Mm-hmm. Man, it's like every defensive snap you was calling out Sanborn, and we'd look up and I'd be like, yep, sure is. I mean, he's getting burnt every play. He's out of position. When he coming downhill, he don't fit the gap fast enough. It's just everywhere you look, I mean, he's just out of place, right? Mm-hmm. And I think, like you said, that's going to be overlooked because of the stat sheet, right?
Yeah,
he has the most tackles yesterday or whatever. So, people are going to try to grade him off of that. Like Buddy said, he had a great game. What were you looking at? He did not have a good game. What were you looking at? But I had this analogy, and I don't know if this is just way out of context. Could we put Bell in his position, Marquise Bell, or is he too small?
All right, so it's a yes and a no, right? Like in 2023, we won a lot of games. It's not like we lost a lot of games, right?
Right.
Bell was playing that safety. Well, safety switched over to linebacker because they didn't want to move and get a real linebacker, and it was sustainable
Right.
only when teams decided not to run. He's really good in coverage. That's an element that we right now are having one of our most issues at. We didn't have
Okay.
up front like a Kenny Clark in 2023. So I would look at it like this, and I know there's principles, there's rules that Eberflus may have core principles too. But if this team on 4th and 6, all they had to do is sub out Kenneth Murray, sub out Sanborn, put in your coverageable guys, right? And I think that
Right.
play would have never been executed. Athletically speaking, I think Bell would have picked that ball off. But I just think that the Cowboys, Matt Eberflus, is just like Jerry to that degree. He's not making the necessary adjustments. He's too dedicated to proving the point that my guys can win, and that's gonna fall us short every time. But no, I see no ill wills of putting Marquise Bell in there just to be a coverage guy on possible passing down situations.
Okay, good. Because me and my sister, we was talking about that all night yesterday. As soon as the game was over, I was like, man, can we put Bell in? Could this game be enough shown that, okay, I need to move Sanborn, to the sideline?
Yeah.
But, I mean, like you say, I don't know if Eberflus will make an adjustment. My next point is, did Blue upset Jerry or upset the front? I mean, what's going on with him? What is he's not hurt, why is he still being set out?
As I was sitting there. I want to start with I got to say this first. Now that I realize what Green Bay did, they kind of fleeced us a little bit if you think about it. I did not know that they had that D tackle Wyatt. I'm like, oh, damn. That's why they let him go. They had this monster back there. Oh, man. So I kind of felt like they fleeced us when the game started. Shout out to the young offensive tackles. TJ Bass, Brock Hoffman, and that one dude, Nate Thomas. That dude is big. And I didn't get a chance to see the preseason film because, Jerry done messed it up for us. We couldn't get that LawsNation exclusive how we used to be getting it.
Right.
Nate Thomas, boy, listen. He can. Boy, when they said they want to put him in for Terrence Steele or whoever, do what you do. That boy right there is bad to the bone.
Yeah.
And then I'm complaining to my peoples because I'm watching the game with family. I'm mad because I'm like, man, we need to get number 2 and number 14 on the field. And Lord, answer my prayers. Number 2 blocks the extra point, and number 14 runs it back for the 2 points that makes the big difference in the game.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, man.
2-1-4, by the way.
Well, there it is. And last but not least, my goodness, man. My goodness. I don't care what his intention is. I don't care how good you can recognize plays. That's what you're supposed to do. This is a football. Sanborn is too dang slow. I seen that brother on that kickoff. He had the angle at the dude, and then he's running the dude. All you see is just separation. Separation. I'm like, oh no, man, he gotta get off the field, man. You can't even play special teams right now, bro. You're just too slow, man. But yeah, that's my little rant, because I ain't got too much question. But Cowboy Nation, it's not the end of the world. 1-2-1 is a lot better than 1-3 like the Baltimore Ravens is right now. That's all.
You ain't lying, man. Shoot, Jake the Great, man, is a whole lot better. Firm.com, talk to me.
Hey, can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good, bro.
Okay. First, I want to say, Law, thank you, man, for changing your mind. Last season, you threatened us and said, man, I want to go to the games. And last night, I was waiting for you to start. I'm like, oh, man, Law ain't going to be live tonight. Law done went to the game. He done left us, man. So I'm happy you done changed your mind and you're still going live with us.
Yes, indeed. Jake, true story. I got access to every game.
I already know, Law.
Yeah. I was. It was going to be in a certain suite with a certain people, that was going to just front load everything for me and lay it out, man. But you know, that person or those people got traded. Oops, I said it out loud. But neither here nor there, man. What you got for me today, man?
Hey, man, listen, man, that's what's up, though. Hey, there's a lot of good that I seen, and there was a whole lot of bad. I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer and, you know what I'm saying, raise my blood pressure because it's been a struggle, man.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation? What's going on, Law?
Not much, man. Not much at all.
Hey, I think that's at the top of it. Like, we got to, and it may be more complicated than just this, but I feel like on defense we unbalanced. Like we're running upwards of 90% zone. Why are we not going back to our balance? These are man cornerbacks. Sanborn definitely don't got it. He got the play recognition. I give him that. He's between the ears. He's there.
Yeah.
But he's not that athletic linebacker like a Fred Warner that can play both man and zone. And even though he got that play recognition, he can't make those plays athletically because his body won't let him. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But I feel like we always in this dilemma in Dallas where we got too much of one thing, not enough of the other. Like before with Mike McCarthy, we had too much pass, not enough run. With Garrett, we had the run game with Zeke, but we had remedial pass concepts. Like I feel like the key to life is balance.
Right.
And we have absolutely no balance. When teams come here, they know we're gonna run zone 90% of the time.
Yeah. You know what? Just by you saying that, if we had like this attack as far as run in 2021, I'm talking about Javonte Williams times a Tony Pollard. Granted, I get Ezekiel Elliott. From what I'm seeing out of Javonte Williams, I'm seeing a better version of what Zeke was after 2019 or 2020. And there's no disrespect at Zeke, right? But now if you had this particular combination of a Javonte Williams times a Tony Pollard, that would have been nice for us in 2021. And if you look back at 2023, we needed two things to happen. This type of running attack, and as well as an interior guy like a Kenny Clark instead of a Mozzie. I think that this would have been able to help the defense out because our offense was pretty good in 2023. So, yeah, you are right. We never have two things that match. You know what I'm saying? Ham, no burger. You know what I'm saying? Peanut butter, no jelly. It's now we got offense, no defense. So it's crazy. You're right.
Hey. If we get back to balance, that's when we're gonna be I feel like that's because right now, like you said, and I've been thinking about this all morning.
Right.
It don't matter what we do on offense, no matter who we add. We can add Tyreek Hill, we can add anybody, Patrick Mahomes. We can even add Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
Without no defense, it don't matter what Dak Prescott do. We are going to lose in the playoffs if we have the 32nd ranked defense. That's not how it works, and I could put any amount of money on that.
Amen to that, man. I appreciate you for calling in, fam. Thank you.
No problem.
Good call from my guy DMV George. It's
Warren, can you put slow tackle next to his name? Please do me that favor, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Slow low, okay?
Slow low. I can't even say it. And I'm not beating him up, but we are. You got Sanborn and Kenneth Murray, you being your two leading tacklers. It's because people would look at that and say, hey, these boys was everywhere. Yeah, because they targeted him.
Numbers lie, bro. Numbers can lie.
Yeah. That's your problem.
Couple of quick things. Before I get to my points, I won't be long, but Jason Garrett, I love the way he held Jerry Jones to the fire. He asked him the right questions tonight. Yeah. Jerry stumbling and bumbling, and then before he go, Jason, you didn't win it with us. We wanted you to win. I wanted you to win with us. And now that Jason was like, man, shut the hell up. What are you talking about? He talks so much. He's such a gaslighter. Yeah. Oh, I can't stand that. Oh, I can't stand him. But back to the game, you're absolutely right. If we show our identity, if we have an identity with the run game, and like the other caller said about having I forgot who it was, about having fresh legs, Javonte Williams was a little tired. That's the difference of Packers brought in Wilson when Jacobs was injured.
Right.
And Wilson came in. I don't even know who the hell Wilson. I thought Wilson was a volleyball on an island.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell is this Wilson guy? He just comes in and boom, boom, boom. They get rid of Dillon, and then now they got a Wilson.
Yeah.
So we out there, once again, malpractice, no fresh legs. But if you show your identity as a run team, you can have those wide open touchdowns for your tight end 2 and tight end 3 off of play action, because you're bringing a team in, you're bringing the line of scrimmage in tight. The defense is worrying about the run, and that's how you leak your tight ends out in the end zone. We have no creativity. I watched the red zone today. Damn near every team threw a touchdown to a tight end who was wide open in the end zone. And it was off of play action. But we do not have that in our playbook because we don't have that identity yet, and we're scared to use our tight end 2s and 3s. We also don't have the shuffle pass.
Right.
We're horrible at that. I saw that 1,000 times a day last night in college football.
Yeah.
I think NFL was watching college football last night.
Right.
But before I let you go, Maris Leofow, please go back and watch it. My man, he took about 3 to 4 steps before he hit dude. Maris he's not disciplined with his read. He's not disciplined with his tackling, trying to tackle the ball with the arm bar. And if he was fast as you're saying he was, that would have been more of a bang bang play, and they wouldn't have called the foul.
Are you sure about that? I think
positive.
that crew is whistle happy. I think that crew overreacted, and he shouldn't have been flagged for that. But I get it. I mean, if we're gonna look at it from that aspect, I think that what we need to do is give him more playing time. I would take that play more over than whatever Sanborn and Murray been doing, because I know for sure the more he's out there, the better he can become. And I'm talking about Mears versus those boys. I think they didn't already peak their game. I'm talking about Murray and as well as Sanborn. They're not going to improve in anything that they're going to do.
No, yeah, I agree. You can't have both of those guys out there at the same time. You have to have Maris in there, but you also, if Maris make a mistake, you got to call him on it. It was a bad play.
At the same time, let me ask you this. I seen Troy Polamalu, however you say that man's name. He do that play 1,000 times over, not a single flag or whistle or any of those things. I think that the NFL got soft over a period of time. Go ahead.
You know why, Law?
Why?
Because when Troy did it, it was, like I said before, it was a bang-bang play. Troy got there. He made it clear that he was there. He read it, he snuffed it out, and he was there. When you go back and watch it, trust me, Maris took 3 steps at least.
And I want him to do it again and again, because this team need to have that type of tenacity. Y'all gonna be panning around and saying, all right, because you know what this team would do. And I've seen it with my natural eyes. This team would sit back and dog Maris Leofow for that. Bench him next week, and we will have more of the Kenneth Murrays and the Sanborn show, and it's going to be more of that S show again, because that's why they are not playing this kid. You got to give him more and more reps out there on the field so that he can alleviate some of all of these missed tackles, as well as slow to the point, and definitely in coverage. They should just keep that kid out there.
Mm-hmm. I agree. 2 things can be true.
He needs to be
out there. Yeah. He needs to be out there. That's 100% true. But that was an extremely late hit.
We'll see. Well, I'll break it down
tomorrow.
again. Appreciate you, Glenn, out of Philly. Most certainly. Because at some point, we would talk about.
I think, we have a lot of our skill players, man, that are suffering ACLs, MCLs, PCLs. It takes like 2 years, man, to really be right. And they're not right. They're not right at all. I know the couple callers back, he said we needed to maybe think about putting Bell in the middle, man. That's not a good idea, especially Bell weighs what I weigh, 210. And when you got these offensive guards coming downhill at 360, and you asking him to contain that, plus the backs about what Bell weighs, maybe a little heavier, that's a lot on him, man. The bottom line is, these Cowboys need to go ahead and spend the money. Stop messing around. Go get you the 250-pound linebacker to make this thing right. And then the next thing, man, a lot of those guys that I know, like the Brad Shams and I know this is gonna sound racist, but at this point I don't care. The white reporters, they sit up here and say the dumbest BS, man, that you ever want to hear, and most of them have never really played the game, but they're afraid of losing their jobs. They're afraid of losing their jobs, afraid what Jerry Jones is going to say. Man, just keep it real. If it's garbage, then that's what it is. It's garbage, and that's what the defense is right now. It's just straight up garbage. And I think a lot of that, in my opinion, is contributing to the pressure up front, bro. You got to decide, man. Like when I sent the text earlier, you got to decide if I'm going to go ahead and let Nealon and the other guy that comes in with him. I think it's Sam Williams. No, Nealon and Fowler. If you go back and watch that game, when you watch it, them two really didn't give you the pressure, man. The pressure came off the mother four, Houston, Clowney, Sam Williams. The pressure came from those guys, man. So you gotta, and I do get the politics. I get the politics involved in it, but what are we trying to do, man? Are we trying to win or just play? Because to me, the defense hasn't caught up with the offense. Even though the offense is not looking good as well, but they're doing a lot better. And last thing, in closing, like I mentioned earlier, you have to put Pickens. You can't keep Pickens on the X the whole game. If you look at a lot of stuff he was doing, he did a lot of stuff in the slot, a lot of stuff that CD would typically have. So I'm glad they were able to do that and recognize that, because he is your possession receiver.
Right.
And so, again, I don't know what the fixable thing is, but I do know you have to go sign some damn players, because what you're showing me, you got lucky tonight, because you ain't gonna always be able to depend on that offense.
No doubt,
and that's
man.
all I got, man.
Appreciate you for calling in. That's
okay, no problem.
Dr.
Let me tell the listening audience, my Cowboy brothers and sisters. Let me explain something to you. Jerry Jones was outside that locker room talking about how proud he was of his players. Listen to me. If you're not a good husband to your wife, then what the hell she needs you for? You can't be a half husband. You can't be 85%. You got to be 100% committed to your wife. This is what it is. You can't play games with her. You got to be a real man. This is what I'm talking about. So he's talking about how satisfied he is of a tie. Now, I got to tell you, I might be who I am, but I'm also a little bit deranged, especially when I'm not thinking that clearly.
Right.
But I looked up there and I saw up there the game ended 40-40. Not 45-50, not 60-47, 40-40. This is what it is.
Right.
So let me tell y'all something. You cannot be satisfied.
Right.
Because if I got a long arm full of money, I'm not gonna buy a flat screen TV. I'm gonna spend it on my children. And now they're on the interview talking about how they don't love their daddy. Why? Because in the interview they're telling you what's going on. You're not gonna invest in them. You're not around. That's mean they hate you. Now I watched the tiger go down there, and the alligator ate him all the way up to the end. That alligator ate him and put him in his throat, and all the way up to the end, that tiger owned everything around him.
Yeah.
But that alligator, that creep showed him something different. In closing, which do we want to be? Who do we want to be?
Right.
Do we want to be the guy that passed by or the guy that's on the porch? Huh? We'll be over there. We heard your mama, we're going to smoke something. What you going to be? That guy that's passing by or that guy that's screaming off the porch? I'm not satisfied with no goddamn tie. We didn't win.
Right.
And like you said, Law, we need it now, not tomorrow. Appreciate you.
Man, that's Uncle Charles, man. And I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Uncle Charles always delivered the truth, man.
Sacrifice, don't give up the fight.
Everything gonna be all right
on any given Sunday, yeah. Depend on you.
If you win or lose,
you know you got to pay some dues to live on Monday. Yeah.
That's my guy, Uncle Charles, always bringing in the great analogies, man. Old folk.
What's good, nation? It's Soul Goddess. What's going on?
All is well, can't complain.
Can't complain. Can't complain. I'm not complaining. I got a few constructive criticisms for tonight.
Okay.
I do feel I got like a couple points, and then I'm gonna get off. I like to be quick with it so people can get a chance. My first thing, I love what we're doing on offense, and considering that we're going up with two essential people that don't really play, that are not our starters, I feel like we're doing pretty good. Dak is diagnosing and reading the field well. The only issue that I have is I love that we're sticking to the run. I felt we didn't do that enough last week. I felt like we abandoned it, and the run does set up the play action, as was shown very well tonight. So I feel like Dak should really focus more on Turpin and Pickens, because if you go back and watch the film, if Pickens is blocked, Turpin is open. Turpin's open the majority of the time, but he's usually always open, and that should be like his check down. Because every time you go to look for a check down for Turpin, he's always past the line of scrimmage. So for me, stop doing that short check down with Ferguson and look for Turpin. Those are your two best 1 and 2 to spam until CD get back. And I feel that we showed that tonight, and it was working. I think we should keep doing that. Number 2, the issues that I have with defense is the same issues I've always had. I don't want to see Sanborn in the middle of the field. I just don't. He doesn't have the side-to-side quickness. He might be able to diagnose it and might have the mentality, but let him coach. As far as I'm concerned, let him coach. Because he can't perform. He can't execute the way I need him. Them sacks you're talking about, a lot of them he got off of chips. Somebody else chipped the player first. They didn't go down, and then he was able to tackle them.
Yeah, you ain't lying. In closing, what else you have on your points?
The only other thing is I like Diggs showing that he's starting to get his feet back under him and his confidence, and Bland is showing the same thing. I just need Wanye and Bell in the backfield. Those are my deep safeties. God trying to bless us a little bit. We keep complaining and they getting hurt, and I don't like people getting hurt, but I do like them sitting a little. So Malik sit, Saunders is sitting. I need Sanborn to sit, and I think we'll be okay. Our young people are showing that they're young and hungry, and they're going out there and getting the ball. Now, if they could just stop them deep runs, I think we'll be all right. Have a good one, Nation.
Appreciate you. That Soul Goddess, man. Y'all be sure to check her out on all.
What's going on, man? I just want to say that nobody gave us a chance, and I'm not saying we won the game, because we didn't yet. We still got another half to play. Nobody gave us a chance. The media, they made it seem like, because they covered this game like it's the Super Bowl. So they making it seem like it was gonna be 55-0 at halftime or something. And I just want to say that if they keep up, what they're doing, they should win this game. But don't get complacent. Keep their foot on the gas. And I can't wait to see Stephen A. Smith face tomorrow if we win. That's all I got to say.
Man, come on with it, man. That's a good call from my guy from the 254. All right, man. Let's get.
Now, all I got to tell y'all got to believe, baby. See, that thing might not look good when you start out, but if you keep believing, keep doing your darn job, keep trusting in the next man next to you, that thing gonna work out for you. And that ain't just football. That's life, baby. Special teams got an A+. Coaching turned it around. Dak, I didn't like the look of the ball, but it got there. And that's all we need. Now we're in this thing. Now we can take it off and win, or we can go home and cry. Let's see what they do second half. That's law.
Appreciate you, man. That's Coach, man. At the end of the day, hey, we all want to know at this time.
Give me my theme music.
Come on. Yeah. All right. Hey, we got 2 more quarters to go through, though. Let's finish strong, Cowboy Nation. Let's finish strong.
Hey, bro, just going to stay humble, man. Like I've been saying all the time, you cannot play Pickens and you can't keep him in the X the whole game. You got to put him in the slot. If you look in the slot, especially with CD gone, you cannot keep him on the X all game. Yeah. Secondly, the combination of Nealon and Fowler is straight garbage. That's why you're not getting pressure. I do not like that combination. That's why the back end's getting killed. Them two do not create pressure. I'm going Houston, Clowney. Even Clowney was in there. Yeah. Houston, Clowney, the rookie, and who was that? Williams. If they don't come out starting one of them two starting, gonna be the same old thing. Because Nealon and your boy Fowler are not giving no pressure. That's all I have.
Appreciate you, man.
You,
Thank you for calling in.
Okay.
All you with that negativity talking down on this team, raise all your hands now.
Yeah.
Show THST energy you had. Raise your hands in it. Don't get quiet.
Yes.
Law, I'm so fucking hyped right now, bro.
Yeah.
It seems like ever since that Lewis foul hit, man, it woke our fucking team up.
It did.
Dak, Pickens, Houston, everybody, keep the foot on the accelerator. Let's go, boys!
Let's go, Josh. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling. Brought to you by Sleeper. Talk to me.
Shout out LawsNation. Shout out Memphis. Shout out Cowboy Nation. Let's kill the politics, man, and play the people who deserve to play. You mean to tell me Blue had off-season, training camp, preseason, and if Blue was in the game, I mean, come on. What are we doing? Kill the politics. That's all I got. LawsNation in the house. Let's go, baby.
Yes,
Won't that
indeed.
trick? Won't that trick?
Yes,
Won't
indeed.
that trick?
Hey, whoever got much, man. What you got, man? What you got?
Man, this me in the chat. This still the king. I always say Law 601.
Shout
I'm
out
down
to
here
you,
in Jackson, man.
Oh, man, Jacktown, man. Get down, man. Appreciate you for calling in. Yo.
Hey, Law, I had to show some love, man. James Houston, one of our Jackson State Tigers, man. You
Yeah.
know, one of Coach Prime boys.
Yes, indeed, man. He did his thing out there. Shout out, kudos and credits to him, man, for getting that sack strip fumble. We needed that, man. Shoot.
Man,
Yeah.
man, we needed it bad. But, Law, I just want to show some love, baby. We love you down here in Jackson, baby. Keep it going.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you. Much love to you as well, man. I can't wait to go back home and just walk around the areas that I used to be in, free lawns and all of the little locations after the parties that we used to throw countless hours out there. Shout out to M-Bar and shout out to everybody, man, at North Park Mall and everything. Man, had some fun time in Jackson, man. Shoot.
Yeah, as we said before, man, keep the positivity. It's good that I see Dak Prescott is having a little confidence in George Pickens, the one on the sideline. He didn't care. He said, hey, you down there, I'm going to throw it up there, and you do what you do.
Yeah.
And, man, I'm really liking that connection. I'm liking Flournoy getting the catch. I'm liking these dudes, man, coming in and playing. James Houston was supposed to have been starting this game.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep this we're gonna keep this positivity going, man. And I'm a little hoarse from hollering at the TV, man, because I keep throwing my styrofoam brick every time I see Jerry Jones' face. I just hit him with that styrofoam brick. I don't want to break nothing in my house, so I use a styrofoam brick.
No doubt.
I'm out.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it'd been a miracle if he can do that. How about them Cowboys? FrancoFirm.com. Talk to me.
What's up, Law? Uncle Charles, man.
Uncle Charles, what's good with you, man?
Man, let me tell you something, man. Negativity follows negativity. I'm gonna try to have the faith that we can come out on top. But I got to admit, Law, I mean, it was smelling like mustard and ass for a minute there until we turn it around. Keep the faith, support the team. You know how I am. I hate to be that way, but I don't trust nothing. So we're gonna keep the faith. That's what we're gonna do. Appreciate you.
No doubt, man. Good call from my guy, Uncle Charles. Live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Yo, what's up, Law?
Not much, man.
First thing first, I sent some coins to Lauren Law for her birthday. Hope you got them.
Oh, yeah.
I sent the Cash App. Hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for the war call music the other day to get us, ready for the night. Thank you for your OC coaching, your offensive coordinator coaching this evening. Doing very good.
Appreciate that.
Very good. Can I see Hunter Lemke get that carry when it's 2nd and 5 so he can run it for 6 yards, not at 3rd and 12?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go, boys. Hopefully we get this win, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
No doubt. That's Glenn out of Philly, man. And thank him for the birthday wishes and as well as the coins because, man, y'all see how them girls, they get me every time. Extortion, man. and they had a great day for that moment. And shout out to those when we went out to Great Wolf Lodge. There was a lot of folks saying, hey, LawsNation, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for all the content that you do. Thank y'all.
I like to see is our young players actually making plays. The players that we want to see play are taking advantage of the opportunity. Bell, Uwanye, Luafau, to James Houston, all these players that we say give them a chance because our DBs are terrible. Why not? But I don't know what Shoddy was doing first half. Obviously was playing scared like Micah. Somehow they figured out that Micah is a good player. Like what All this trash talk about him, and y'all acted like he was like Lawrence Taylor.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for calling in. Hey, Lou.
Yeah.
Good call from him. All right. And be able to give you guys my real thoughts on Jalen Cropper being brought up. He's elusive. He gives you some good skill sets as it relates to his route running capability. You can put him inside the slot. I think he can give you some elements of deep drags, your crossing patterns. Also, with that being said, he will be one of your other kickoff returns guys. So by looking at Jalen Cropper's total body of work, he's a willing wide receiver. Here's my thoughts. It's just that in moments in preseason game, he didn't never perform up to the level that I've accustomed to see out there in Oxnard. Now, this is his, second season with us. The good thing about Jalen Cropper being into the mix here, if he get any looks or any touches, you can put him in the backfield, right? Schottenheimer, who said he felt no regrets on putting CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. But to be real with you guys, this will be most of everyone first time seeing Jalen Cropper with the first team. Normally, he's with the third team. Normally, he elevated himself from the third team to the second team. So will he be the end-all, be-all? No. But he's a good short area quickness guy that can create space on his own. Hopefully he can come out into this game and perform. If not, we shouldn't even be looking for Jalen Cropper. If not, it should be this pecking order as far as the distribution of the ball. Pickens number one. Unfortunately, it's going to be Ferg. Ferg going to have to stand up now. Ferg number two. He's my second option. And then it will be Cavonte Turpin, and I like what Cavonte do. And Jalen Tolbert, he's down the way there. And I like what Ryan Flournoy can do. I almost said Flamingo, but Flournoy, y'all know Mingo, Jonathan Mingo, he's still out. But what I'm going to say here is that Cowboy Nation, somebody got to stand up in this game, and primarily it should be who we have on the title card here. It should be George Pickens. This should be his game to stand tall or not at all. Come on with it, Cowboy Nation. Let me know who you guys feel that the Cowboys wide receiver, which one of these guys should be that one. And Brevin Span Ford, don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. I think that he can bring in a lot of elements. And like I said, what I want this game to be is a physical game. We should be running the ball anyway. Double chin, strap it up, get into 2 tight end sets or 13 personnel, and get this thing gritty and going the best way possible. That's how I listen to this one more time. We'll say that again.
In the ball game. And so it makes for an exciting time, and I'm anxious to see if over the years when I saw Michael mitigated, when I saw teams playing pretty well, which he's going to make some plays no matter how you play. But when I saw people play us well with Micah in the game, and it did happen, then obviously we'll be looking to try to run those kinds of plays.
After acquiring Kenny Clark in that trade, you spoke about how important it was for you guys to be able to stop the run. Did you guys, in those discussions about what to do with Micah, determine you just couldn't put together the kind of run defense you wanted to have with Micah on the field?
Well, we weren't about to give up in terms of stopping the run had we not made the changes we made. But you're always looking to get better. And we should have looked to get better because stopping the run has been a consistent, no matter if we've been through the coordinators over the last few years that we have. We should have continually been working on ways because when we got to the playoffs, almost invariably, our vulnerability was being able to stop the run. Now, I really like our personnel that we have in the run game and that we have inside right now. And again, we have some help on the way with our linebackers. So, again, every team has some help on the way, but we certainly do. And so I look for us to play better because of the personnel.
Jerry Jones.
And yes, we do have we do have as good a guys in the middle as we've had in a long time.
Jerry Jones, brought to you by your North Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. I've been dying and waiting since California.
Doesn't matter who they have on their roster, who they got on their roster. The mindset should be every week we seek to destroy the opposition. Because whenever the Cowboys play, whether it's a preseason game, regular season, postseason, Super Bowl, and beyond, teams are going to give their absolute best. There's no handouts for us. There's no grace, no mercy for us. They don't give a dog about who's hurt, who's out of the game. They're going to make fun. They're going to make memes. They're going to joke. They're going to scoff. They're going to spit upon. They're going to do those things regardless. It's automatic. We don't need to flash to score to win. Just win the game. They seek to destroy us, ladies and gentlemen. It's Cowboys versus everybody. Our own fan base is toxic. It's Cowboys versus Cowboys. Cowboys versus Jerry. Cowboys versus Steven. Cowboys versus the front office, the back office, side office of the NFL. That's the mindset that we should adopt. That's the only way. We play to win this game. Everybody put on their Sunday best when it's time to face off versus the Cowboys, because they know that this is the prime opportunity for me to be on primetime TV and showing Pookie and Ray Ray, Uncle June, and all of those people that the Cowboys should have drafted me. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Everybody want to be a Cowboy. Yeah. So we got to put on for our city. Cowboy versus the world. And they better be on top and on point with everything. Because if not, I'm going to let the Cowboys have it. Yes, indeed. You're going to think that they're going to be playing in Pelican Bay shoe program when I get done with them if they ain't playing up to par. Yeah, I'm going to talk about them. So they better perform and get it right. None of this weak, soft stuff. If you said you're going to be about physicality, bring it. We right here, and we ain't going anywhere. Cowboys heading into this game got to consider these three things. The three things that they need to do in this game is weaken the pass rush versus the Green Bay Packers. And that is running the ball. Now, in light of this injury to Dangerous Lamb, CD Lamb, my guy, shout out to him. We need to match physicality now back to the Green Bay, who had the number 3 defense in the National Football League. You still have George Pickens. Maybe, just maybe, you add more with Brevin Spann-Ford with opportunities. You get Ron Flournoy more touches in this game. He's a damn good blocker down the field. And if we start running the ball more and go into this mindset at home, because we will have more control of the noise, more control at the LOS at home, then we have a chance at this. Minimize the things of doing 3 and 5 step drops and trying to throw deeper concept routes in this game. But maximize your ability to run the ball. That should be the battle cry. Run the ball in this game. Let's not get too cute. Sometimes you learn more from your failures than your success. The Cowboys probably, when they went into Chicago, overlooked them boys, by looking at their defense of being, at that time, Chicago were ranked the 31st ranked defense. And they thought that this was going to be a situation and scenario that they can throw the ball all over the field and just have this shoot 'em out type of mindset. No. Play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Run the ball to open up the pass. Don't run the ball to spite the pass. And that's what it seems like we did last game. And granted, Javonte started off with that fumble. I get it. But he was the hot hand in this game, last game. If he's the hot hand in this game, continue to press the issue to set this scheme up behind the run. Grit this game out. Don't go to the mindset that we want to make this a shootout. That's what they did last week. That's what they did last week. From the right side out, I don't trust this offensive line. Brock Hoffman, TJ Bass, and Terrence Steele. I'm putting this offensive line now into the same category as I'm putting this defense collectively in. I just don't trust them now. So they're going to have to prove it. We got one strong piece now on this offensive line. His name is Tyler Smith. So we'll see how this work out. We can be optimistic about it, but TJ Bass, I didn't see a lot for him. Brock Hoffman, I mean, he's a gritty, grindy type of guy, but I just don't trust that on a consistent basis. So it's going to be a situation and scenario against the number 3 defense in the National Football League. They're going to pin their ears back, and they're going to pursue to chase us down and beat us down. And that's just how it goes, unfortunately. I want to be optimistic about this, but we going up against the number, like I say, the number 3 defense in the National Football League, and we can barely move the ball against the 31st ranked offense. We're not the 31st ranked offense, but the 31st ranked defense was the Bears. We can barely move the ball on them. So my deal is I got to give y'all the realisms of all of this. And even though I want to say, hey, man, we want to be victorious, it's going to happen. It's a home game. It's going to be, the reality of it is that it's going to be difficult to even move the ball. And for example, we want to put up 14 points. Let me show y'all again, and I'm just telling y'all, it's not a good thing. It's not a good vibe. It's not a good feeling. But it's the reality of it. We can barely move the ball on the 29th ranked defense in the Chicago Bears. When now that we got to go up against the 3rd ranked defense that's going to create pressure, that's going to get home on us, and we got Brock Hoffman, Booker, who's not going to be in here still. No Lamb is going to be hard. We're going to have to find somebody, some gravity of offense to be able to move it around, and it's going to not look positive for us. So hopefully, man, something can shake out down the stretch. But just like this defense, I need to redo this and put the offense right here because it's going to be hard for us to move. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. So for those who are tuning in for the very first time, the Cowboys get unbelievable news. Tyler Booker will be out 4 to 6 weeks due to most reports. Some are reporting 3 to 4 weeks. I'm always going to take the latter, and I'm going to say 6 weeks or 7. It is a situation that is concerning that the Cowboys are hit with the injury plug or plague, basically. And that's just for what it is. I don't know what we need to do far as getting these guys healthy, getting these guys in good tip-top shape. We know that ankle sprains can happen throughout any team and any organization. But if you remain healthy, that's a good situation for your team. But we are already hit with a slew of injuries. We are the recovery boys. And now it appears that we are the high ankle sprain boys. From the Cooper Beebe to Tyler Booker to C. Dangerous Lamb. It is a situation we can all argue amongst each other and say, next man up. But one more time.
Why me?
Why me?
No! No! How does that happen? How does that happen?
This is
How
crazy.
does that happen? Oh no! I hate this team. Oh, oh.
Hey, throw that Motorola. Shout out to Clarence Hill for first reporting this. Man, I'm scared to open up news now. I'm scared to open up any messages now. You know, who remember that scene on Life when they was reading them cards and old boy started to read them, and everybody who got a message from that letter, it was either bad news, sad news, or horrible news. And no news was kind of like, oh, man, that's death news, you know. So it is a situation and scenario, Cowboy Nation. I don't know what we need to do in order to get healthy. We can't even get the season started with Blue being out. Remember Blue?
Blue Magic. That's a brand name. I stand behind it.
We can't even get rookies out there on the field. They're getting battered and bruised. And, yeah, it's about to be Triple S tankathon for real. So I don't know what else we can do. We can talk about X, Y, and Z or what this team should do, but overall, collectively, we will be without Tyler Booker. And it's been reported that, of course, Todd Archer states that we're going to have T.J. Bass in the building. Now, I hope TJ ain't short for Tyler, Johnson or something, but that's the news that's been reported. I'm just like Denzel Washington. I'm drinking that fifth or something. Cowboy Nation is crazy.
I'm drunk now.
We have been talking about this team needing a running game, right? We've been talking about this team should go get a running back to pair up with what Javonte Williams has been doing. No offense to Miles Sanders. I get all of that. But our solution to get the running game going is to put C.D. Lamb in the backfield, not on the end around, but straight up as the running back. Our number one wide receiver on offense get taken out for running the ball in the backfield. I get it. We wanted to be explosive and look unique in the backfield and all of these things. We're sitting on $40 million. Jerry, you said that you would burn those draft picks to make this team look competent, basically. I'm paraphrasing. Because we got, in 2 years, 4 first-round draft picks. And I went down that list of all of the first-round draft picks we had in the last 4 years and all of the picks that we had in the last 4 years. And we got most of those guys not even starting on this team. Make that move, Jerry. Make that move. Let's stop playing around with this season. This team, boy. No, nobody can mess up a wet dream more or faster and quicker than what this front office does for 30 years, 30 seasons. Get this stuff together, man. We can't have another year like we had last season. Come on with it. Make the move, Jerry. Make the moves. See, now the Cowboys made a stop. You scored early on the other drive. You right there back in the game.
Lost straight trash. However, people in the chat will still justify JJ mess. You need players.
You do need some players, and you're right. Look, the Cowboys squandered opportunities. They are not playing a full game of defense. They're not playing a full game of offense. They are not in this game. Coaching, get up out of this funk. Look, you just got a 3 and out. You could have scored earlier and got back into this game. Plenty of time left. They just melted in on themselves. God dog, Cowboys. Jeez. It is literally 3rd and goal. You got Javonte Williams, who's averaging 7.6 yards per toe. If my math ain't mathing, help me out. You got a guy that you paid $7.5 million to. His name is Hunter Lopke. At some point, you said physicality is the brand and the style and caliber of your team. You get down there on 3rd and goal, and you go finesse twice by passing the ball. Run that ball in there. I can't make this stuff up. Why we go finesse right there? Let me know. If the brother is averaging 7 yards per toe, why not give him the ball right there? It's football 1-on-1. You go finesse 2 times, run the ball. What are we doing? Can't make this stuff up. The Cowboys on defense, whether it's 3rd and 40, 3rd and 30, 3rd and 20, 3rd and 3. These boys going to get their first down. Yeah. Oh, my gosh, man. All 3rd down defense is atrocious. My goodness. He said Mike Nolan is better. Lord have mercy. Kenny Clark is down. OMG. Oh my gosh, man. How in the world? Oh. It's over now. Is over now. That storm is coming. I can't say I feel like the storm is coming. Boy, it's the inverse of that song. My goodness, man. Man, at the end of the day,
I got nothing but love for you, baby. Got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Man.
Got nothing but love for you, baby.
Life like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Life like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Life like this, I wish. I can't make this stuff up, man. We cursed, man. We are the cursed boys. That's what it is. We cursed. Whatever agreement that Jerry had with that last Super Bowl agreement is still on the table. Yeah, it's still on the table, man. It's crazy, man. I'm hurt right now. I can't even think. This team, man. Oh, my gosh, man. They said long suffering is the fruit of the Spirit. How much fruit do we need? Chase. On 3rd down, Matt Eberflus' strategy is to play in the end zone and give him the first down. What are you doing, Matt Eberflus? What is that? This is the reincarnation of Monty Kiffin mixed in with Rob Marinelli. But worse, Mike Nolan. Matt Eberflus is making Mike Nolan look like we had the 85 Bears in the 2020.
We knew this in March. Our owner, GM, has undermined the team. You talk about Donovan, you talk about Hooker. This has been the last 3 years. We never get anybody. We lose Tank, we lose D-Lou, and don't get nothing better. We are doing the same thing every year. Everybody called in. Oh, it's the coaches. Oh, it's the players. Oh, it's the coaches. Oh, yeah, you can blame the coach and players all year long, but it's the ownership that's undermining this team. I'm out.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. He timed it right on 30 seconds. All right, I got from is Aaron again. This is Aaron, this is the other Aaron. Aaron, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Oh man, like the receiving core.
Do I like the receiving core here? Minus.
Yes, no.
Was it yes or no?
Yes, no.
Yeah, I
Yes,
liked it.
no.
I got to think. Are you applying one with with CeeDee Lamb or without CeeDee Lamb?
As right now, and you can add to that with CeeDee Lamb because with CeeDee Lamb. So either way you want to. I just need a yes, no.
Yeah, I like the receiving core with CeeDee Lamb in the mix. Yeah.
Okay. Do you like the play calling? Do you like the play calling? Yes, no.
Yes, but I got to defer. I got to defer because at the end of the day, I don't like what we do when we get inside our 20. I do like the play call overall, but I don't like not necessarily 20 because I think he took his shots, which was necessary. I just don't like what we do when we get inside the 5, if I could be precise.
You don't like the you don't like the red zone offense, but you don't like the goal to go offense. But you for the most part you like the play call.
I like the play call and I like what they're doing, utilizing Javonte Williams. I like at first when we watched what they did on the first series, those 3 straight run plays, right?
Right.
That was to get the offensive line comfortable. You got to understand, you got T.J. Bass and you got the Brock Hoffman and you got somebody else that just rotating in. And at first, that's why I love when I do play-by-play because nothing is set in stone. I want to get that raw emotion to the people, right? So at first I was like, what the hell are they doing? 3 straight run plays? It didn't make sense until like the 3rd series though, because they were trying to wear down. They were trying to wear down that attack from the Packers, which worked to a degree.
Yeah. Also, I just that's something that I want to save for a later date. But you do like the play calling. You do like the receiving core. Offensively, you pretty much like what you see. I just want to have it on the record. That's to the side. I want to leave that for a later date. Jaden Blue. Look, I don't want to hear nothing about he don't know the playbook. I seen they made it perfectly clear when Dak was audible, he was telling the running back which way to go. So I don't want to hear nothing about he don't know the playbook. We got to start with the BS. I don't want to hear nothing, especially if it's coming from us. Like Jerry Jones told us the defense was going to be better without Micah Parsons. So that's the same organization. So I don't want to hear nothing about he don't know the playbook. So please, I hope we think about that before we say that again. The linebacker core, it's off. Sanborn to me know where he going, he just can't get there. That to me is worse. I know where to go, I just can't get there. Bro, go sit down. Be a special team star if you want to be. We need to do something. We need to try something else. I don't want to see him again. I'm done with that. I want to move on to Trevon Diggs. I'm going to say this. It's a lot of content creators that don't like Trevon Diggs. As you can see what top-tier talent is, and you can see what not top-tier talent is. Clearly, Trevon Diggs is top-tier talent. So let's start with that BS. It's okay to say you don't like him, but let's not act like, bro, it's not. Like, even right now, he's a top 10 corner. Right now, without Michael Parsons, he's a top 10 corner. Let's stop acting like he's not. If you don't like somebody, just say that.
In closing.
In closing, I want to say this. All the Dak fans are happy today. We won 2-1. We didn't win, we didn't lose, but we still won 2-1. Like I said, Dak fans are not Cowboy fans. Shout out to LawsNation. Shout out to the nation. How about them Cowboys, I guess? We gonna still win 10 games.
Everybody wants the Jimmy Johnson Cowboys the first game of the season. This is Shotty's first year. He has to get rid of some of the old stuff, some of them old players from the past coaching staffs,
Right.
and some of the past drafts, that those picks that Dan Quinn wanted, those picks that Kelly Moore wanted, those picks that Jason Garrett wanted, those picks that some of the other scouts wanted. They're trying to get on the same page, people. I know y'all want everything now. I know we in a microwave, social media, instant gratification era, but it's not going to happen with the Cowboys. The main reason why we lost that game last night wasn't the players, wasn't Jerry. It was that daggum referee crew that we got. We 1-5 against that referee crew. He was moving that clock and making those calls last night. And him and that other little old referee, that little chocolate little joker, he was trying to make a point. They don't like the Cowboys. Y'all got to realize these people are human beings just like we are. They have their favorite teams. And what about all that negativity they put out there about Jerry being a racist with that Michael Parsons contract? Don't you think an all-black referee crew ain't going to try to get even with Jerry Jones because of all that old nonsense mess that they put out there? Listen to Stephen A. Smiths and all these people. Then y'all got to realize we had 40 million people last night tuning in to watch that game to see the Cowboys lose, and you got 40 million people praying for your downfall? You got all those demons out there trying to take them out too? Then you got those players out there playing against the ghost of the Cowboys past. That's why they be missing tackle, because they trying to make a play because they get folks off their butt. You know what I'm saying? The media on them, the media ride, the coaches riding them. They out there just running, man, trying to do the best they can. And they showed up. In the past, a Jason Garrett team wouldn't have tied that game. A Mike McCarthy team wouldn't have tied that game. A Dave Campo team wouldn't have tied that game. I don't know if a Parcells team would have. This man is far along in his first year than Jimmy was in his first year. That team didn't give up last night. That team is not quit. The only deficiency we have right now is because Stephen Jones wanted Eberflus as the defensive coordinator, and they didn't bring in one of those young gunners. So we're having to work around that. You see how the offense is lit because we got all them young gunners, them young coaches with the new ideas and stuff like that. And then you got to realize Eberflus was planning for Parsons to be on that defense the way he set that defense up. They didn't know Parsons and his agent was going to pull that crap they pulled, and Jerry was going to get upset about it. He started out against the 8-ball. Let's just give him a chance. Man, you know how bad everybody thought we were going to get beat 50-0. So how everybody would have felt this morning, we'd have came out there and got beat 50-0.
Okay.
That's another whole year of sitting around trying to figure out if this guy going to be able to be a coach. We found out we got a coach. He out-coached Matthew Fleur last night. Ain't nobody talking about that.
On offense, yeah.
When I see these Lamb out-coach the number 3 defense in the league, the Packers ain't going to give up them many more points the rest of the year. They're going to beat the brakes off everybody from here on out. Because Michael done got that monkey off his back. You could tell that look that he had on his face before the game. After the game, it was over. He looked mad. He back to himself. Because he didn't want to have to play his brother.
Darren Posey, Senior, $5.
Hold on, I got a super chat.
Well, when did Brett Favre get out of jail? And how did Micah get a whole fan section to himself?
Okay, so okay, I'll answer that, DP, at the computer go. But what else you got for me, computer?
Yeah, but from what I've heard from my inside sources, they are trying to make some moves.
Okay.
They're trying to pick up a linebacker and a defensive end. They're not gonna give up none of the first picks. They try to get rid of maybe some of those 3s and maybe a 2 a year from now. They are trying to build. They don't want to be embarrassed. I mean, they want to save face. So one good thing about that win what happened last night is Jerry sees that he had something out there. And Jerry don't like to lose. I thought he was going to try to make a trade this weekend. They've been talking to Tennessee about Jeffrey Simmons because I got an inside source on that.
Okay.
So that talk has happened.
Come on with it.
So let's wait a few days. Let's see what happened. There's some things coming, people. And then and another thing y'all got to do, y'all got to look at college football this year. It is so many freaking great football players in college football. We're going to end up getting that running back from Notre Dame. We're going to end up getting that other dude from Ohio State. Dude, we finna replenish. We finna be good, bro.
We just got to get a few more little players in here on defense. You got to realize, and then we don't have any linebackers. And the reason why Sanborn is playing is because Eberflus has that relationship with Stephen Jones. You know they don't like losing coaches, and they think they got to bring a coach back to save their life. Man, you But on the money, Shotty, bro. he's not going. He's telling Jerry and them what's up and what's not working. Y'all don't have to worry about this. Shotty puts his foot down with those people. No So look, doubt, y'all man. keep y'all head up. Y'all donate the law. We're going to be all right, baby, because we got hope. It's not really hope. You see changes on the field. When the last time we've been able to run the football on people and stop the run somewhere? Those linebackers would tackle. We would have really shut their running game down. It's a process, baby. That is a team that's already had their coaching staff in place for 5-6 years. They got all those draft picks. They got the league on their side. They got everything that we don't have, and we still took their ass to the brink, just like we took the Eagles to the brink. We're out here fighting with a half a team, a half a media support, a half a fan base support, half of the front office support. We out there doing it without having the same thing everybody else got. Just think when we get what everybody else got, how good we're going to be. We're going to be all right, people.
No doubt, man. That's my
Keep your
guy,
head up
Computer,
today.
man. Keep your head up,
Keep your head
man.
up. We're gonna be
Yes,
all right.
indeed, man. That's
Yeah,
Computer from the 901. My guy, man, always holding it down for me. And I'm definitely going to hit you up. That's Computer. That's Computer, man. Here we go. He's right. The aficionado from last night is the same guy that officiated the last Green Bay Packer game, I believe. His name is Ron Tolbert. Torbert, not Tolbert. He spelled his a little different than Tolbert. And, this is his name right there. Y'all look him up right here. I think that's how you spell it, Ron Torbert. And that boy right there, he was calling everything crazy. But then again, I saw some mishold calls on the other side. So, but 9 times out of 10, when he calling the game, he nitpicked throughout the entirety of the game. Let these guys play football is what I'm getting at. All right, Long Way Jay, man, from the 945, you're live. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Long?
Not much, man. What you got for me?